Hi everyone. I'm here to share with you my instructional unit that I created. Um, so when I was younger, I used to do a lot of storytelling writing. Like I would write a lot of stories down in this like yellow notebook that I had, and all of my friends that would come over would like want me to read the stories to them or want me to like make up stories off the top of my head because I was really good at it. Um, so that is what kind of inspired me to create this instructional unit that I created. Um, I created it on narrative because that was what I thought was the most fun and the most interesting when I was in school. And the whole concept is that over the course of 3 weeks or 15 days, um, the students are going to be writing their own story. So the first week, we start off with the basics of what is a narrative, the different parts that go into making a narrative, and we spend one day on each part. And each day has some type of activity um, that goes with it because my goal is to make people and the students learn about narrative and how to write a good narrative and what goes into a good narrative, but also have fun with it. So they're learning, but make it feel like they're not actually learning and that they're just doing a fun activity. So then they really get into it. For example, on the days that we go over how um, important it is to include image and detail and all of that in your writing, we actually do a little activity where they get into pairs and they each write the beginning of their story, and then after they're done writing, they one pair is the reader and one pair is the artist. So the reader is going to read their um, story that they wrote, what they've written of their story, and then the artist is going to draw what they see when they hear the words that the reader says. And then they're going to switch. And then at the very end, they both show each other the pictures they drew and to kind of make sure that they're on the right page. So if the reader wanted to create a certain picture, but when he reads it to the artist does not get that picture, then they know, okay, this is where I need to work on it. I need to maybe describe this a little bit more because I want it to appear like this to whoever is my audience, and it didn't appear that way. We do it once in the first week and once in the last week, and it's just to make sure that they're on the right page, kind of on track. Another really fun activity that we do is the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, where you try and write the directions and then they have to write the directions and then tell me the directions on how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Um, and that's just to teach them about making sure they have things in the right order and they're not missing anything, not skipping over anything. Um, so I think I just want them to have a lot of fun, but also learn and create these amazing stories that really connect to who they are as a writer, but also get the fundamental um, things that you need to become a good writer. So I want to make sure they have fun, but also get what they need. And that's why I created this unit, to have so many fun activities. And so it's not always just me lecturing on you should do this, now go do it. It's kind of, this is how you should do it. Let's do an activity to show that. Now you go do it by yourself, and then we'll check in tomorrow and see how it goes. I really hope that my vision is seen and that this unit really lives up to the expectations. I think it does. I really will use this when I do actually go into teaching because I think it would be a super fun unit, and I hope you guys think the same.